Nostalgia. It's delicate but potent. Teddy told me that in Greek mythology, it literally means the pain from an old wound. It's a twinge in your heart, far more powerful than memory alone. This device isn't a spaceship, it's a time machine. Man, do I need to take some acting classes. That was Don Draper, Mad Men, Season 1, Episode 13, from the Carousel episode. A lot of good stuff going on in that episode, talking about the carousel, pictures on the wall during the meeting. You guys get where I'm going with this, because to me, collecting action figures, toys, and collectibles, that's what this is all about, the nostalgia, trying to bring you back. Almost like a Marty McFly, Doc Brown time machine. Let's do this. It is 12/22/2022. For my first attempt, let's grab 22 action figures from 2022 and see if we can narrow it down to the top 12 in less than 20 minutes. What do you guys say? Stick around. Let's see what we come up with. It's yeah.
I like your figure and Dan's.
You like the figure and Dan's?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the figure and Dan's in this group of 22. I think it's 22. I went back and forth. I have some Marvel Legends. I have some G.I. Joes. I have some DC McFarlane Retro 66. I have some NECA. I have some WWE. I have some Black Series. I have Beast Kingdom now. I have some Masterverse, some MOTU. Definitely have our Four Horsemen in there. Camo Con, you got Beastman over there, Toxie, you got some Super 7 Ultimate with Thulsa Doom, the Serpent, Marvel Legends up front, and one vintage collection. And yes, we are going to go ahead and call, I already forgot her name. Fiona, thank you. I mean, she's a shelf warmer. We see a lot of Fionas everywhere. So we are going to try to break it down and narrow it down to 12. Not my top 10, but my top 12. Just because I can't narrow it down. You guys, if you guys saw my last video, which was my room tour, you guys know that I'm very all over the place, and that's fine, because that's how I was as a kid. That's how I am now. That's how I am during my videos. So here we go. Let's just stop babbling and get right to it. I am going to go ahead and start peeling these apart, like taking them away. Earlier I talked about the description of nostalgia. Everything in this box from 2022 is nostalgic to me right now, as well as being released in 2022, price point, articulation, paint apps, etc., etc., etc. So immediately right off the bat, I'm looking at this guy right here. Now this is the Umbra Trooper. He is a awesome looking trooper, and I didn't put him in there because he looks like or he matches Batman or anything like that. He's a good looking trooper. It's got good articulation. He's got his weapons, good paint apps. The color scheme is really great. This is coming from the Gaming Greats line, but no connection to the Gaming Greats line. Definitely a great looking figure. So that's already out the door. See you later. Thanks for hanging out. Peace. Looking at this group, let's go ahead and start sticking with Star Wars. We have our Cobb Vanth, Ahsoka Tano. I am toward the end of season 2 of Mandalorian right now, watching it, and I just actually watched the episode with Ahsoka in it, and it's a great episode. Didn't bring a tear to my eye, but it almost did. We're gonna leave these two in there. Cobb Vanth, definitely a top 10 contender, and with Ahsoka, Rosario Dawson, we're looking at our Forrest Whitaker, which is Saw Gerrera. Looking at the Joes, I could have easily put Serpentor in here, but his articulation isn't the best, and a lot of it is because of what he's wearing. His vehicle is great. I like it, but not as much as Dr. Mindbender and his horrible mustache. I don't want to get rid of any of these. Oh my goodness. We're going to have to start peeling it off. All right, let's go to wrestling. Since wrestling's Marsha's favorite, I have Dave the Animal Batista right there, and we have Mr. T. As much as I love Mr. T, he was important in wrestling with him and Hogan, him and Piper and all that stuff, but Let's go ahead and pull him to the side. I love having Mr. T in the collection as far as the head sculpt. Who doesn't want an action figure with, I don't know, 80 pounds or 86 pounds of chain and gold around your neck? So thanks for hanging out, Mr. T. I pity the fool, but you got to go. Peace. All right. That was hard. We got a lot more to go. I am looking over at Toxie. Toxie's great. This is the glow in the dark, one of the best movies from the 80s when it comes to kind of a grindhouse look, kind of that horror, not really horror, that comedy horror, that gross but interesting. Not the best writing, not the best acting in the world, but Toxie is definitely up there on my favorite movies from Tromaville, and the Toxic Avenger is definitely up there. But glow in the dark, kind of a gimmick thing. I love gimmicks. We could go ahead and let him gimmick out of here. So see you, Toxie. See you in Tromaville. With the Headless Horseman and his horse, I don't know. Leave it in the comments, guys. I'm done with it. Does his horse have a name? Like Eddie or something like that? So Mythic Legions, definitely top 10, leaving them there. Fiona, I loved having you around. I was able to find, I don't know, 86 of you with you and your sisters out there, out hunting, and now I could find 100 of you guys. Let's see if I could pull Fiona. She's fighting. She's fighting. Boo. Sorry, guys. I was drawing a blank between our cat women, Eartha Kitt and Julie Newmar. Both of them did an exceptional job in Batman, the TV show. Both of them are, I'm going to say, almost identical when it comes to just the body. And of course, they match the skin tones, which look pretty good, you know, considering both ladies there. So I pulled them together as far as Retro 66 Catwoman. I want to keep you in the top 10, but I got to let you go. Have fun in the villain's lair. We'll see you later. Peace. This cap is phenomenal. This lizard is great. And I just did a short of this guy because I found another 4-pack of him right at the front lanes. So get in the picture there, lizard man. So we are going to go ahead and say goodbye to our lizard as he knocks over Sergeant Stalker. Focus. It's been fun, pal, but we'll see you later. We still have our Darth Vader. He doesn't have to look at Fiona using the Force to stop her anymore. Now, the reason why I have this Darth Vader and not the Black Series one is it's focusing on him. For as small of a figure he is, the detail they have in him, it really, really, really awesome vintage collection Darth Vader. Mikey, so we got Masterverse. So let's look at the 40th He-Man and Beastman. Beastman, I picked him because there's multiple ways of posing him, multiple ways of putting, you can put him with his armor, with his fur, without his fur, with his little helmet. I have him posted on the Bat Cycle, if you can see it back there. Great figure, as well as He-Man. And the reason why we have the He-Man 40th up there, why not? We got a bigger scale, highly articulated He-Man action figure for the 40th anniversary. Who doesn't want that in their collection? So I don't want to, just because it's one of my favorite movies, but he's a great figure. It is a Super 7 Ultimate, so you guys already know the articulation. You know the detail is tremendous. Got soft goods here. It's hard to put him aside, but again, going to nostalgia, I think some of these other figures in this box have more nostalgia than Tulsa Doom. I'm not going to say I hate to say it, but it is. I mean, it is what it is. Bye. I have to get rid of our guy, Forrest Whitaker, Saw Gerrera. Look at the art, not so much the articulation, but look at the detail in the outfit. He got the pipe, his breathing apparatus. This is all loose, where you can actually put it on him. He's got his weapon, the color, his face sculpt there. Great figure. Thanks for hanging out, Forrest Whitaker. We will see you at the pep rally, Ridgemont High. CamoCon, I'm sorry. We just picked you up recently from Mattel. The Snake Man. CamoCon, great looking figure. CobraCon is more my connection with this, I guess you could say, action figure, this storyline. But great looking figure. Hate to let him go. Bye. I'm gonna have to get rid of Sarge. Don't cry, Dr. Mindbender. He's about to fall. Great looking figure. Nothing wrong with it. The detail, like I was saying earlier, all the accessories, everything from his knife. He's got a communicator right there. He's got his weapons right there, the bullets. Everything looks good. But when it comes to G.I. Joe and this grouping right here, I remember Dr. Mindbender just that much more. Was it because him and his trouble bubble? Probably. Was it because, I mean, it's Cobra? We always remember all the Cobra guys. So, all right, Sergeant Stalker, you're relieved of duty. Enjoy your leave, and we will catch you on the next mission. Bye. So here we are right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12, my top 12 of 2022. We are going to rearrange this and we are going to go ahead and start putting these in order and talking about the reasons why I ranked them. So stay tuned. All right, guys, before we continue, this is going to be my top 12 as of right now. I'm going to put them in order, but there's definitely some honorable mentions. One is going to be the Elvira by NECA. I didn't put her in here at first, and I think I should have, but I didn't. But Elvira's definitely up there on my ranks. And the new Spider-Man, the new cel-shaded, the Walmart exclusive Spider-Man, I found like 4 or 5 of these already. But that's a great looking Spider-Man. Still haven't busted him out of my bendy card, but he's definitely a good one. And another Spider-Man, which is the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man, which I have hanging for my X-Wing fighter. So here we go. Without further ado, enough babbling. Let's rank these pieces of plastic starting 12 through 1. I hate to really say it, and I hate to really do it. Me and Marsha, we had dinner, and we really couldn't figure it out, but I'm going to make him number 12. Dr. Mindbender. I think I should have put the twins in here. And the reason why I didn't like the twins is the actual action figure itself. I didn't like the paint that they did on it. It was great to have the Crimson Twins. I think it was great to have Serpentor and Dr. Mindbender. But horrible mustache, we're going to put you at number 12. And now we're going to go with number 11. I think number 11, we're going to go ahead and say, we're going to say goodbye to probably one of the NECA figures. There's really only one NECA figure. It's going to be Mikey. I really love this figure right here. I like all the Universal Monster figures, and I'm not as much of a TMNT guy as I am, you could say, the most of these in here. So I really like the figure, but gotta go. So get that cheesy grin off of your face and say goodbye. Number 11, Mikey, congrats. As much as I love He-Man, I think the Beastman is a little bit better of a figure, even though he is the reason why we do all this, kind of putting it all together. Beastman is just an awesome looking figure. So Prince Adam, riding on Cringer. Cringer is not part of this because Cringer we got the year before. He's just riding him. So you had the power at number 10. Congratulations. So Marsha and I had not so much an argument, just a kind of debate. She kept saying that, Jay, you've never she said, Jay, you've never collected wrestling figures like you did these other ones. I know that. I watched him live. I watched him on TV. I watched his movies. When I saw him live, he gave us big shout outs when we were at the match, front row. That's Dave the Animal Batista right there. That's Drax. He's staying. By Cobb Vanth. As much as I like you, dude, we're going to go ahead and bring you great action figure, but we're going to go ahead and set you aside, and we'll call you if we need you. How's that? And give Boba Fett his armor back. It's getting kind of crazy in here. Now we have 8. We have 2 legends, a Black Series, a TVC, a wrestler, MOTU. We have Michael Keaton and the Headless Horseman. We're going to go ahead and say goodbye to Beastman. Not Beastmaster, right, Sentry? Beastman. We don't have a Mark Singer Beastmaster yet. Unless, I don't think we do. All right, so Beastman's going to put on his nice little helmet, and he's going to roll off in the Batmobile, not Batmobile, but the Batmobile, and roll on out of here. At number 8, 7? He's rolling out at number 8. A lot of you guys are going to hate me for this next one, but obviously these guys made the cut. They made the top 12. But when it comes to like the connection, and I guess you could say the nostalgia, because these are all emotional picks right here, guys. I love this figure. This is definitely a top 3 figure, if not the top one for many of you guys. But we're gonna have to let the Headless Horseman go, just because as a kid I probably wouldn't have been collecting this guy. I was collecting more Star Wars, GI Joe, things like that, and I don't even have any GI Joe out there. Giddy up, grab your pumpkin head, and see you later. Now we have a 6-pack. I can't believe this is JB's 6-pack of 2022. A lot of you guys have probably already clicked off the video like, whatever, dude. It is what it is. It is what it is. I think the next, at number 5, we are going to go ahead and say goodbye to Spider-Man. As much as I like him, renew your vows, Spider-Man. We have a lot of Spider-Man out there. We have a lot of these guys out there, but I think it's time. Thanks for hanging out. Peter Parker, time to go. And then there were 5. I think now I could go ahead and say goodbye to the Animal, Drax. The rest of these picks are just nostalgia picks, really. You made it. You made it that far. Ready? There you go. Dave the Animal giving me the thumbs down. Just like the DCU, thumbs down. He doesn't have to deal with it. He's in Guardians. What do you guys think? Is he gonna die in Guardians 3? Peace out, Dave. This is really awkward. It really is. Because a lot of you guys wouldn't even consider to put Ahsoka at the top. I get it. I understand. But she's there. Cap, it was a fun ride. You're leaving at number 4. Great articulation. I like this. If you guys remember the show, the TV show with Captain America, with the blonde hair and everything, this is the guy. That's what he looks like. But glad to have you, Cap. You're relieved of duty. See you later. It's good cape weather out there. You notice that these 3, it's not Lando, so that's a good thing. Right now, guys, I know you guys are calling baloney, but this is a straight emotional call. See you, Darth Vader. Even though you're the reason why many of us collect, I'm looking here in 2022 and why I got back into collecting. And, you were part of it, but when it comes to Star Wars, it was really the Mandalorian series that got me back into it. So, top 3, Darth. Sorry, pal. Beast Kingdom, 1/9 scale, 8.5 inch, 20 points of articulation, Michael Keaton, Batman 1989 action figure. On the right, Amazon exclusive 2-pack with the Mandalorian, the Beskar spear, Ahsoka Tano and her sabers, her soft goods, and Grogu. Sorry, Batman, you don't live to see another day. Well, in Batman 2, Batman Returns. We'll see you later. So I know, guys, not by popular choice, not by popular demand and all, but that's okay. This is my choice, my opinion. Is she the best articulated figure out of the figures in 2022? Obviously not. Is she the most, I guess you could say, the most value when it comes to price? Definitely not. Does it hold something close to me in my collection? Absolutely. And that is why I am going to go ahead and put Rosario Dawson, number 1 out of 22, on December 22, 2022, in about 20 minutes. We figured out that she is the top figure in my pickups for 2022. Leave it in the comments. Blow me up. I'm not going to say I don't care. I do care. But at the same time, your opinion's your opinion. The whole Mandalorian series just threw me right back into collecting. Glad to have her. Glad to have Grogu. Glad to have all these action figures. The 4 Horsemen and the Batista, the Mikey, Dr. Mindbender. I know. I get it, guys. But let me know your list. I don't have Galactus in here because he doesn't count. That guy, he has his own shopping cart, and he's a world traveler. He eats worlds too. He doesn't count. That thing is bigger than my mom. I'm not going to put him in this box. All right, gang, that is it. My top 12 2022. Thanks again for hanging out with this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys are putting on your list. Let me also know, and let us all know, what you're looking for in 2023. I still have one more video coming out. It's going to be a recap of 2022 and, of course, all the great things that happen and the things that we look forward to in the very near future. So for myself, Marsha, the boys, my granddaughter, again, end of the year, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Let's look forward to even better 2023. This is my top 12. Thanks, guys, for always hanging out with JB's Toy Trunk. You guys are the best. Always enjoy the ride, because these guys are. Always enjoy the ride in life, guys. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Thank you.